So this is the barn basement area. And we've cleaned this all out. It's got some funky footings going on here. Must dive down there, pops up kind of irregularly here to get to this area I was talking about earlier. This is where the brick is doing its kind of funky thing here. So we gotta figure out exactly what's going on there and how we can fill this void, kind of presumably from the seam right there all the way up to the top. Needs to get backfilled. Maybe we can do it with mostly stone and then just pour kind of a slab on top. That would be a good option, I think. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But that's functioning. I cleaned that out yesterday. All of this, there were some mice living in there. Had a nice nest of some insulation. Not sure where they got that. Presumably somewhere in this building. But we're gonna bring a stove back down here to heat the basement, keep the wood shop warm, and we'll have a stove out in the garage section as well. So it should be nice and warm. Probably need to insulate a little bit, but we'll take that as it goes. Good luck, Horseshoe. Footings back here peek out in kind of weird, jagged ways too, so we're gonna have to address that. Hoping that we don't have to cut this off too much or do anything with the stairs. I left those alone. But we'll probably have to pop a step off and hang this from up above, just like we did in the other one. We'll wait and see on that. We'll see what we need to do tomorrow. For the concrete work, I'm going to try to make it high in these two corners so that everything runs out toward the door. Here's the service panel. It's a 100 amp panel that poked through. It's going to end up being under the slab from the other side. So we'll have to get that squared away. We got these wires are coming from the basement of the house, and they're originally, I think, running power out here, but now they've been converted to just be running a telephone line here. These are telephone lines. It's not focusing very well, but we'll be able to take that out. But it's nice to have a line running from the house into the barn. Could probably use that for something else someday. Have to wait and see. There's a couple of strange voids. You can see daylight. You see that just above that corner there, a little spot of daylight. Got a foam in there. We're definitely going to insulate. Get a lot of this cleaned up. But we vacuumed and swept, and all the cobwebs are gone. It's good and clean. There's a little piece of rot down here. That sill's kind of rotten for a few feet. Not anything, not a deal breaker. But we will be kind of a long-term plan when we have to reside the barn. I think what I'll do is put pressure-treated sill in here all the way across, because it's basically at grade outside. And then we'll do at least 4 feet, get some pressure-treated plywood, do this bottom 4 feet with some PT to help us keep the water away. And then we'll wrap it. I'm sure it never had any wrapping of any kind or anything like that, so that'll make it a lot nicer. We are also doing down here, we'll try to film this after they prep everything, but we're going to do vapor barrier down to keep it more dry. Again, it's wood shop upstairs. I don't want stuff rusting or even the wood stock that I might have up there absorbing water on a rainy day or anything like that. So we're going to vapor barrier this and the garage next door. We're going to have them do rebar, so it's going to be a bona fide shop floor. Down here we'll be putting mostly, I think, tractor and implements. I'll keep it down here. Other yard equipment as yard equipment is necessary. I'd like to do a bunch of shelving along this wall. Big deep shelving for heavy equipment. Just be able to pull the tractor straight in. That'll be nice. And that's about it. Get a stove going right there. Have this place heated. Pop some vents up into the shop where I can, where it's convenient, and that should make for a pretty comfortable space. So anyway, that's it. Next time you see it, it'll look much better than this.